Oh, here's welcome back to Squad Game. Today we have the 4th week of the war, where today we also now have a new map that also shows the railway systems. It's the railway system. So as you can see here, Nicholas clearly does not have access to Kleissenwice anymore. But this week, Kleissenwice falls. First off on Sunday, the army moves south of the railroad, capturing the entirety of the beaches, and then takes the area north of the city. As the city is then rampaged through by the soldiers. And then this Kleissenwice has already fallen just 4 weeks into the war. 4 weeks. 4 weeks into the war. Less than a month in. Kleissenwice already falls. With the new news, however, I don't know. New news coming in from the north, however. As Adam and Aryan and Nation's armies all link up, now Matthias begins to push further north along the railway to capture the capital. Now Matthias only manages to get about 60 miles this week due to poor weather, and the fact that Nicholas' soldiers have the instruction to burn everything. But then again, though, the 4th largest city, obviously the 4th largest city does have a name. Time to give it that name. I had to give it a name before its new name. Of course, very close to nearly a town at this point. Who would even want to own Warwick anyways? Well, Matthias does. His army manages to only link up at the coast. It's Saturday night at 10 p.m. And Matthias did not make it to the city. So let's just look. Then again, in the north, however, with the newly added troops, they managed to continue the offensive. Then again, by now, the capital's already been really reinforced, and they are forced to order the offensive to end directly on the capital, at least. Other areas, though, they do keep going. Matthias' army, for example, has no orders to stop. And if they do decide to capture, there's some oil reserves, because Matthias' army does need oil for their tanks. Now, as you can see, those are the total number of divisions, and Nicholas does not have a very strong army. But Arya does, and Arya is going on the offensive this week again. The army continues to push north, into Adam. Then again, though, Genesis also promised to join the war, and Genesis hasn't joined yet because she's still mobilizing. She plans to join in about 2 months into the war. So Nicholas has to go 5 more weeks if he wants to really get more help. But for now, Arya is pushing, and Adam is not holding on too good. Nicholas is really trying, though. And survive, however. Stupid phone. Obviously, though. But then again, Nicholas has an army of 30,000 soldiers, and Nicholas has 350,000, and it's about to be encircled. And on Wednesday, they pull it back, but on Thursday, They once again almost get encircled, but they pulled back even further. They managed to stop the encirclement, but they do lose some ground. And at this point, Nicholas has orders. Orders for his army. Orders for his army. He decides to use the natural river. Let's use a river that the Matthias has already reached as their defensive line. And now there's a bridge. There's the bridge across the river is kind of weird. That's already across the river, however. But it does act as a natural barrier. However, their armies have already crossed it in several places. I'm sure in the west it's already their defensive line. Still, they're just further out east. And also it makes up the border. It's not hard the border between Nicholas and Adam. So at this point, Nicholas's army has some cleansing to do. They decide to pretty much attack Adam's army. And pretty much wipe them off the river. And it does work. Arian and Adam are kicked out of the river. So the king and Matthias, that was a lot harder. And that would have to come next week. Well, this is it for this week, viewers. Bye-bye.